Hi, I'm Jade and I'm a complete beginner to the world of making soap. I've never made any and I'm literally receiving orders I've made for equipment. So I have my first one come in today and I thought I'd talk you through some things. But a word of warning, I've never delved into the world of video blogs before. As you can see, I'm a bit nervous and I'm gonna have to try and speak slowly. I've done some research into soap making and I feel like there's going to be a lot more. I was hoping to start making soap tomorrow and yes, perhaps there's a lot more to be done in research. So I thought I'd get the ball rolling and then unbox some equipment I've received so far. But the first thing I figured I definitely need, because I'm going to be making cold process soap, which is lye and it's caustic soda. I'm going to be wanting to protect my worktops. So whether or not this is right, I've opted for a silicone mat. Hopefully that'll just look as if there's nothing there. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's quite large. It will cover a decent amount of my worktop, right to the edges, so that maybe I can have like a bit of an overhang. I'm pretty happy with that actually. So I can always put some extra stuff around a bit further, but this is my main working area. I think it was 60 by 90 centimeters, so it's a pretty decent size. Silicone spatula set. Now I've got some of these for my kitchen anyway, but I figured I just wanted items that are separate. So big spatula is probably the one I'm going to use most. Two of those, and I guess that's redundant. A couple of small ones, and maybe a buttering knife to like sort out the tops of the soap if they go a bit wrong. So we've got all of that. I know that from what I've read, if you have measuring jugs, you can basically use anything for the caustic soda as long as it's PP5 plastic or stainless steel 304 and stainless steel 316. This is the first one. A 1 litre, I think they're described as like milk frothing jug. So I've got that and a 2 litre. This one actually came with a lid again. It's a frothing jug. So these are, the 2 litre is going to be for mixing the actual soap solution. The one I'm starting with is just a litre soap, which is going to go into a rather smaller mould. And then this one, a stick blender. Now I do already have one of these, but quite a few years ago when we moved into this house, I put it in the dishwasher, the detachable end, and obviously it melted and broke. So we continue to use that one. I've bought a new one just because it's going to be, I'm going to get into this soap thing. I'm going to do it. So I bought the cheapest one I could find. Is just a regular stick blender. So the description says that they need to be something that mixes underneath the surface level of the soap. So that's a stick blender. I lead and not broken like mine. So the soap making stuff gets the better option of materials, the unbroken materials. And the last thing that I've received in this order, biggest, but I'm assuming that it's important. So it's an insulated picnic box. Okay, so it's 32 or 34 litre, I forget. Let's try and. Anyway, it's a normal picnic box. We just didn't ever have one of these. I had one when I was a kid, but we haven't had one in this house. So that's that. It's large. I know that when you're making soap and you put them in here, you have to put some blankets on, and you're keeping the newly batched soap warm whilst it goes through that process of saponification. So that's what I've got. Now, tomorrow, hopefully, I've got a lot of other things arriving. We'll see. I still think I need to go out and buy some other things like olive oil, and yeah, there's gonna be lots. You have to buy a lot of things. Maybe this isn't like a cheap, make a couple of bars of soap and have lots of soap to give to people, because it's actually not that not cheap. Kind of like people who make Christmas puddings and give them out at Christmas. They cost a lot of money to make. I've never done it. So anyway, that's all the stuff I've got so far. More to come. I'll see you tomorrow.